Alright, here we go, part 2, Space Invaders. You guys are going to make an invader, and you're going to make a cannon picture, and you can do it in a number of different ways if you want, but I'm going to suggest that you use paint.net because, number one, it's free. You can get it for free here, you can get it for free at home, and it's pretty good, and kids seem to like using it. So that's what we're going to do. So there is a huge mistake that students make almost every time, is that they just get started and they don't bother with the size, and so they'll end up with a cannon that is ginormous, or they're going to end up with a cannon that you can't see. So the first thing you have to do is worry about size. So you go File, New, when you're in paint.net. This is paint.net, by the way. And oh look, I'm going to make an 8-inch invader. Well, that's going to take up the whole screen. So that's not what I want to do. So let's make it like a 1 inch or whatever you want. Get a ruler out and figure out, well, how big do I want this thing? Okay, but probably an inch or less would be about right. Okay, so you're going to make a new thing. Well, I can't see it. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it looks a little. That's still probably too big. So maybe half an inch. But anyway, you determine that for yourself, how big you want your guy to be. Okay, so now we can zoom in, and so it looks bigger. Oh, you know what I didn't? Oh, I didn't show you. Let's try this again. Let's go File, New, and let's try this again. What I forgot to tell you is how many pixels per inch is important. Okay, so let's take a look again. Silly me. Okay, so the resolution is 96, which is just about right. 72 or 96, around that thing is fine. More than that, and you're just wasting space. Now, if you want, unless you want it to be like really clear. Now, if you lower this, it'll be look pixelated, so it'll give you that blocky look. So if you want that real blocky look, you can lower the resolution, the pixels per inch. Anyway, it's up to you. So once you do that, you probably need to pick a color. So let's go to Window and let's look at the colors. And there's our color wheel. And you can have more or less, but you can choose red. Or you can, these are the RGB red, green, blue sliders. So if I have no green and no blue and all red, guess what color I have? I have red. Okay, and so once I have that, I can use different tools here. You can experiment with the different tools, but you can start drawing. Why did that turn? Why is that pink? Oh, because I chose pink, not the red that I just chose. Let's go to red. Let's flip-flop these. There we go. So now I've got the red. Okay, so you can play around with it and figure it out, but you have like your paint bucket. You can fill stuff. Anyway, play with these tools. But anyway, draw. You're going to draw your cannon and you're going to draw your invader. And when you're done, you're going to go File. Not when you're done. At the very beginning, you're going to save it as, and you're going to save it in your folder with your name on it. You're going to save it in your programming folder. You're going to save it in your folder called Invaders, and inside there should be a folder called Images. You're going to save it there and save it as a PNG. A PNG is a